Welcome back, everybody, to Age of Wagers for our Beat the Streak picks, predictions, and discussions for April 21st this month. And this season is moving along rapidly. Getting out of here. We're getting things, doing picks, doing big things. And for everybody that, first of all, like, what is the guy even talking about? What is a Beat the Streak? Sounds like the most simple contest in the world. You pick one Major League Baseball hitter, or two, you can double down, to get a hit. Right? You know who's going to get a hit. We all know baseball. We love baseball. We know who's good at baseball. If you can pull this off for 57 times in a row, you're going to win $5.6 billion, breaking Joe DiMaggio's streak. No pressure. Easy to do, right? Good thing is, it's totally free. And there isn't, if you don't get the 5.6 billion, which at this point nobody ever has, you can win 10,000 for having the longest streak of the season, which usually lands somewhere between 40 and 50. So it's not just, hey, 5.6 million or get out. There is a prize for whoever is able to successfully get closest to the pin, as they like to say in some other sports. That's what we're trying to do, a thing that it has literally never been done before. No pressure, just chasing the impossible, but it's fun to do. It's free to do. If you've never played, I recommend you go ahead and, again, totally free to play. Costs you nothing but your sanity, so to speak. That is what we're trying to do, and right now we are on a little bit of it's starting to be a heater. This is what I have to believe, 3 hits in a row. Yeah, and again, if you like baseball content, fantasy baseball, any kind of sports betting, gambling, fantasy related content, we do all of that kind of stuff around here. Just go on, pull up a chair or pull up your phone or whatever device you're viewing this on. Pull that up. Go ahead, leave a like. Tell me how. Tells YouTube that that you like what I'm talking about. You want to see more of the content. Leave a comment. By all means, this is an interactive thing. Let us know how your team is doing. Let us know where your streak is at. Any strategies you feel comfortable sharing with us. Because again, nobody has pulled this off yet. This is a community effort where somebody, I believe, is going to take this down this year. Even if it doesn't turn out to be me. If it's not me, I want it to be you. Somebody, somebody that I know in my community that has been trying to solve this Rubik's Cube riddle. Rubik's Cube didn't even get to describe it. Rubik's Cube, Sudoku, whatever, riddle of the Sphinx, any puzzle you can think of. This is more difficult than that. Oh, and of course a big streak-related update. Juan Soto apparently is going to play tonight for the Mets again. He was frozen in place at a streak of 8 because he had hit safely in every single game before he got hurt. Had to go on the 10-day DL. So yeah, Juan Soto is back. I'm excited. I know Mets fans are excited because they've been really struggling right now. He's not my official pick, but I'm not going to lie to you. If I'm doing some DFS, some other contests, and I feel pretty confident that I will be doing some of those, Soto is going to be in some of my lineups. I'm playing the narrative. I believe he's gonna. He knows. He knows. He's seen the Mets struggle like all the rest of us have. This team. He's gonna try to put this team on his back, player, and try to show why he makes the big bucks. Now, as I said, we've been hot. Doing the recap. I'm actually, even though I'm an old man, I think I can do this without looking at anything. Game 1 was Luis Arias got a hit for us, got a single. That's all we need. It doesn't have to be extra base hit. We just need a hit to get the thing going. Fernando Tatis got us a hit on. So he got 2 hits. We only need 1, but he got 2 hits on Saturday. That brings us to last night. Bryce Harper. I did do it. I did all 3. Bryce Harper, the Philadelphia Phillies, got a hit for us as I predicted. Yeah, pat myself on the back right there. A little nervous. After this is his 3rd time up at bat. We're starting to get a little bit worried. The Phillies were not playing well. They got beat 5-1, I believe. There was not a lot of hits to be found. That was also made me nervous because Dansby Swanson was in the area. He could have made a play, but nobody, including the scorer, would say that he should have made a play. It was one of those where if he had made the play, it would have been an incredible highlight reel play. You would have been shocked he pulled it off. So it was scored a hit, not an error. We could breathe. It's one of those. I think that was on Peacock, I believe. I'm still trying to figure out where the games are, where I can see the games, all those various things that are happening, because that's just the era we were in with all the streaming and various things to watch. And I miss watching Cubs games on WGN with Harry Carey and Steve Stone. Those were the good old days, man. They're gone, I guess, forever, unfortunately. So yeah, that again, 3 in a row. That brings us to today's pick. You're gonna be familiar with him because he's actually the guy that started all this for us, Luis Arias. We're gonna go with Luis. We're gonna go with Luis again because as you probably have noticed, he didn't get a hit yesterday. The top 250 on the leaderboard noticed because out of the top 250, 234 people so far have picked Luis Arias because as of yet, he has not gone hitless in back-to-back games. So that's where, it's gonna happen at some point. We'll all be in trouble because we'll all be on Luis Arias likely when that happens. He'll go hitless back-to-back in 2 games in a row, and hopefully we're on a 4-game streak and not a 54-game streak when it happens because, until, especially as we try to get, it's still kind of a young season. We're trying to figure out who's really still good, who's still bad, who maybe was good that wasn't good last year. All those things are going on right now, but Luis Arias still really good at baseball. Going against the Dodgers, Yoshinobu Yamamoto is going tonight. Full disclosure, Luis does not have a hit yet against Yamamoto, but this is really just a bet on Luis to not go hitless in back-to-back games. That's what we're not. No disrespect to the Dodgers, obviously. They're doing incredible. They've bought all the players. They're doing all the things. They're blowing the game up internationally. Love the Dodgers. Love what they're doing. So, as you heard the saying, liars, damned liars and statisticians. Obviously, if you don't think Luis is going to get it, you're pointing to the fact that he doesn't have a hit against Yamamoto yet. If you believe in Luis, as I do, as everybody on Age of Wagers does today, we're thinking he does not go hitless in back-to-back games. He gives us at least a single. That's really all we need. All that said, we're going to see you in the next video as we swing for the fences.